All-Star. When you really came on there at the end of last season, what was the difference for you? Maybe in those last 6 games.
I think it was more of my preparation going into it. I think I needed to mentally have that fortitude to finish the season, and I look back at my old games and I look and see like what I did wrong and what I did, and I tried to perfect that in the next 6 games that I did. So.
I guess, what did you maybe take from that stretch and to apply this season, maybe to have that same kind of production maybe right away?
Yeah. Again, just be mentally strong. Like I got when things don't go my way, I don't need to like slow down. I need to put my pressure. Like I don't need to get in my head. I need to keep on pushing. You know what I mean? So.
Was that tough to maybe shore that up? I mean, physically, maybe you knew you could do all the things, but like mentally, just what was the challenge there?
Yeah, because I think as a human being, like you want that instant gratification, like you want to win right now, and when things go the way, you kind of get down on yourself, and I just need to have that mental fortitude, not to go down on myself, like pick my head up high and keep pushing.
Is there somebody that helped you?
Definitely my teammates. Like we got a lot of talented guys in my room, and I just lean on them, and they lean on me as well. So.
You played with the likes of Newton, Randolph. What do you take from the experience to help you with this season?
Just the way they played, their work ethic, their attention to the detail. Like them boys, when they went to practice, they played practice like it was a game, and that's what I want to take from that. Like when you practice so hard, it makes the game kind of easier to you, and that's what I learned from them.
How good does it feel seeing guys like Witherspoon, guys this past year that made it to the league? How much confidence does that give you in like the standard for different position groups? How does that kind of feed in what you guys want to do in addition to the team?
I think everyone aspires to go to the NFL, and I think we got players that can do it. I think most of our team can do it. Like I see a lot of potential in everyone. I see how hard they work, and I see that work has done things for them, and I can't wait for them to show it during the season. I think I talked to Briggs a lot, and Dennis Briggs, and Dennis played on 12-0 team. Like just learning from that guy how they practiced, what they did to be able to do that feat. It was amazing to see, and now like we try to apply that to us. Exactly.
What's that like when you're in the small?
You just really see that thing matter. Like when you look back at the film, like something like doing like moving this way a little bit or doing this really matters for when it comes to winning football.
What can you say, under last year's defensive coordinator after Ryan Walters left for Purdue? Defense finished third in total defense in 2022, but took a big step back and finished 61st last season. What can you say with some of the glaring weaknesses, and what have you guys cleaned up approaching fall camp?
I think there's always growing pains, and we get someone. And I love Coach Henry. Like I believe in what he does, and like I think we're taking those steps. We're trusting each other to do what we need to do. Like we're not worried about the next person. Like when you start trying to do other people's job, that's when bad things happen. And like when you try to do more than your ask, like you gotta keep the main thing. I'm an outside linebacker. I don't need to be worried about what they're doing. Like I have to trust that they know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing. And when you do that, like you're a good team.
Over the last 3 years, you guys have been in a lot of close games. I think like half of them maybe decided by a touchdown or fewer. It's like, what's maybe the next step to like winning more of those?
Winning more of those games?
Yeah, just maybe when you get in a close game, what's the key to getting a win there?
We go over situation football a lot, and with Coach B in our team meetings, and I see like again those small details like they really matter. Like I can't stress enough, they really do matter. And like I can give you an example from a Wisconsin game. We had a late sub between me and Ezekiel Holmes, and Coach B had to waste a timeout. And due to that wasting that timeout, Wisconsin was able to prepare a play, and then we didn't have a timeout for when the offense went out there, and that was a critical moment in the game. So stuff like that.
Seth, you could have followed some of those other guys into the NFL draft. What was there a process you went through, and what were the considerations that eventually brought you back for another year?
I really just talked to my coaches. I talked to my mom. Mainly, the deciding factor in that was that I wanted to graduate. Like, my mom always told me, you gotta finish what you started, and that's what I want to do. Finish what I started. Like, I came here. I've been loyal to Illinois, and I just really want to finish out strong.
You got a new position coach. What's he added to the room for you guys?
Yeah. Oh, Coach Sinner was awesome. Like, really and truly, I talked to Coach Sinner about how like it is to be a pro, because he was a high round pick, had 13 sacks in his career, and with that, he told me like it's all about the mental. Like, football is like 10% like physical. Like, it's all about the mental, how you prepare, how you do things, and that's what I've learned from him so far. And I continue to keep learning from him every day.
So you've been playing the new video game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know they have a console in the back. Have you played today at all?
Not today, because Gabe, he's a stick hog, so he's been hogging sticks. Him and Pat been hogging sticks all day, man. I've been trying to at least play a little bit. You know, he got 21 skunks, so I guess that's what he gets. It's whatever, you know. But yeah, I have enjoyed the game. It's cool to just see the future of you just being in the game. Like, we haven't seen this since 2014, and like, I'm just proud to be like the first group of people just to be in the game. You know?
I was gonna say, I think what makes it different is like you guys are the first people to have your names in it.
Exactly.
It would have just been your number back then and your position and all that. But does it make a big difference with it being your name?
Yeah, like you take pride in your name. Like, one thing people can't take from you is your name. You know what I mean?
How many of the guys on the team use the playbook, just the game itself as like a teaching tool? As you look at people play, like, yeah, it's almost exactly accurate as what you guys probably run. Obviously, terminology might be different. How do you guys kind of use the playbook in the video game, kind of teach each other?
I think like you could learn from that video game. Obviously, I'm probably not gonna go like look at the video game to learn like stuff like that. But I obviously, like a teaching moment, it could be used as a teaching moment. I definitely think like you're trying to learn coverages or like how to play certain things. Like I think it would help in certain situations.
How deep are you into the dynasty yet?
Dynasty, I haven't started, but I saw Curd be a safety today, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Like he said, he started as an underdog. I know I've seen like videos of it. The underdog's rough, man. The underdog's rough. I seen it's hard. You're at the bottom six in rotation, like it's crazy. But I'm looking forward to it.
So who's the best right now from the team?
Best.
You got any real gamers?
So I've seen Miles Scott. He blew me out one time, like 42-0. Like no mercy. Like that's what he does. Like he don't even play the game, but he plays the game. Like that's the type of person. And then I saw Sabor the other day, just New Jersey accent, going crazy, like talking to him, beat him. So I think right now at the top for me is Sabor.
Every team got a trash talker. Who's the biggest trash talker on the team right now?
Sabor. New Jersey. The New Jersey boy is different. Donnie too. Donnie's that boy too. You get it from Tommy. Yeah, them boys are different. I love them boys though.
You mentioned this previously. You've been loyal to Illinois. This being, as you've been here for a while now, like what kind of leadership do you strive to bring to this team now this season, and what kind of leader do you want to be?
A vocal leader, really. Like I wanna like Owen Carter. He was a big leader, like a big brother to me. Like I wanna have put people under my wing, take them with me. I want them to be greater than me. I want them to be better than me. Like that's what I want. And if we keep doing that, Illinois is gonna be at the top.
How are you gonna accomplish that?
Accomplish that? I'd say just like exactly what I said. Like taking them under my wing, like doing the little stuff, like bonding with them, and like. Just things like that.
Is there anyone on the team right now do you maybe see as kind of that little brother or someone that do you have your eye on someone maybe on the team?
I have my eye on a Sabor. Like I know we play different positions like that, but like I don't know, we growing together. Like he's still a little kid. Like he's kidding around. We play in the locker room and stuff like that. But like at the end of the day, like that's my brother. Like I try to motivate him every day. Like when we talk football, like I'd be like, so what'd you do on this play that you could have did better? Or like, what'd you do doing this or that? Like, stuff like that.
I mean, you mentioned Coach Seth. You've had a lot of different position coaches. Like, what's that been like maybe throughout your career to maybe have different voices, at the top. Almost every year, not quite every year. It's pretty close.
Like, with my position coaches, like they transitioned because they were good. Like they went the higher roles and stuff like that. So that like from that I see how like good of a time like I've had with them. I've had for 1 year or 2 years, like it's because they're good. And I take like the last two, like or right now, like Coach Seth, he's been a pro. Like he knows what it takes to get to the NFL, and like that's what I take from him. And then Coach Bullen, like he's been coaching the best, and like I had the pleasure of being like a player for him. And, like hopefully one day like I'll meet him in the NFL, and I'm hoping for that. Like I hope you watch out for me, Coach. You feel me? When that day comes.
So have you maybe taken something technique-wise or learning-wise just from every single one of them?
Yeah, I definitely can say I have. Like, whether it's your stance, whether it's the way you turn your feet, the way you get to the quarterback, the little details. Like everyone's different. Like whether it's a run, pass, dropping, anything. Like I take little nuggets from each one of them.
What can you tell me about Gabe? Because we all see the physical freak.
Yeah.
But like, who is he? Like,
Who is the person?
Yeah.
I would say Gabe loves football. Like he loves football. Like I can say like we all love football, but the way Gabe, like he pulls me along. Like we pull each other along. Like he's a workaholic. Like he wants to be that great every day, and that is contagious. Like with us, like I can say like that's my brother. I love him. Like for that, like bringing me along. Like he makes me that much better every day. He makes the whole room that much better every day. And like with that, like I think we're gonna be a great room because of that, a great team because of that.
It's an example of his workaholic.
Hey, so like after like a rigorous day, like we'll have Tank pushes through the ring. Like Tank goes off. Like we'll squat, we'll deadlift in one day. We'll do some other things like jumps, running, all that, chain sprints, and then we're doing work after. We're doing extra work every day, going up in film, watching film for like an hour or two, like doing the little things that's gonna help us in the fall. So, things like that.
Gabe's pushing everybody to do that.
Pushing everybody. No, some days you don't want to do it. Like some days he probably doesn't want to do it. Some days I don't want to do it. And like we keep pushing each other to do it. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna become easy. Second out. You know what I mean?
You have so many people have